back to the channel, welcome back to Pokemon First of the Day of the Week, where we talk about anything Pokemon. There's been a nice little running theme lately on the channel. It's been doing a lot of list stuff, and with the introduction of a few new Pokemon games since the last time I did a Pokemon game list, I thought I'd redo my Pokemon favourite game list of all time. Of course, we're talking the main series games, so there'll be no Pokemon, the original TCG game, there'll be no Pokemon Pinball, there'll be no Pokemon Snap, there'll be no Pokemon Stadiums. We're just talking about the mainline Pokemon games and my favourites from least favourite to favourite. Sit back, buckle up, get a brew on this, count down my top 10, well, it won't be 10, will it? My top whatever games, Pokemon. And also a little rule, the games like Heart Gold and Soul Silver and stuff I'm classing as one because, alright, Heart Gold, Soul Silver and like Gold and Silver, there are a few different variations and stuff, but they're also kind of basically the same game. One just got better graphics, a few new little features here and there, so they will be categorized together. Ultimately, they are still the same decks, the same story, the same walkthrough and everything. But anyway, visuals, here is my favourite Pokemon games, least favourite to favourite. Let me know in the comments below your favourite Pokemon games, don't forget though. Okay, said that a bit weird. And my least favourite Pokemon games of all time are unfortunately Black and White and Black and White 2. Right, the games, the story itself is alright, it's decent. The bad guy organisation, the Team Galactic, are alright. The legendary Zekrom, Reshiram and Kyurem, they're alright. I just don't like the overall living decks. I think it's the worst 3 starters we've got. I think it's the worst Pokedex on the grand scheme of things that we've got. I mean, there are a few individual Pokemon inside of this dex, which I absolutely love. The Unova region is quite cool though. The Unova region is very, some parts of it are beautiful, some parts of it are awesome. It gives us a lot of, it gives us the blueprint as well for us to get like Kalos City in the X and Y games with the big city and exploring through it and stuff. It was sort of like the blueprint of moving on to like the actual 3D games, but the dex really doesn't do it for me. Next up, it's Ruby, Sapphire and Emerald, and then there as well is Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I'm categorizing that all as an one because again, it's Hoenn. It's the same sort of decks. Yes, the Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire have got a lot of new features. It looks beautiful, it looks crisp, it looks clean. Mega Evolution, Primal Reversion, the Deoxys storyline at the end was a lot better because of the way it is. But anyway, this is another one that suffers for me from having not the greatest decks. Plus, I know it's a living meme in Pokemon, I know it's a bit frustrating, but Pokemon, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, whatever, have far too much water. Yes, I adore water, I love exploring water, but that just felt never ending. You back up and down, left, right, forward, underneath, up this bit, explore this bit. It did my head in. Just mainly for that reason, water, I know it's a meme. That's next. Next up, it's X and Y. Now, this is where I'm having to get really nitpicky because I really love the rest of the games pretty much near to a fault from this point downwards. But X and Y had to go here. X and Y for it to be so far down the list, I think maybe because the region of Kalos itself didn't wow me like amazingly. It didn't completely just, the dex I think is really cool, even though it's quite short. The introduction of Mega Evolution, I personally love Mega Evolution. Fair enough in terms of if you're talking competitiveness or as a battling dynamic or a key function of battling or whatever, I don't care. Designs, artwork and stuff, giving the Pokemon an extra little level and an extra little layer, awesome. But Kalos didn't smack me in the face and wow me as in the terms of the landscape and the region and how to explore and stuff. It wasn't amazing in them terms. That's why it's this far down. Diamond, Platinum and Pearl. Now again, lots of stuff I love. I absolutely love the starters. The starters are absolutely fucking amazing. I absolutely love the legendary lot. The legendary lot are absolutely crazy. Unova is just a Unova. We're not talking about Unova anymore. We're talking about Sinnoh. Sinnoh is an amazing place. The rivalry, it's not the best rival. He's a bit of an absolute pest. There's a few rivals, absolute pest. Again, I'm just having to sort of nitpick. I loved exploring around Sinnoh. I love the Diamond, Platinum, Pearl games. Platinum is fucking amazing. Go to the Distortion World. I said Team Galactic as well, I think, back for the Black and White games. I should have said Team Plasma for them. This is Team Galactic because they're all obviously trying to time, space, distort, all that kind of shenanigans. Everything about this game was actually really fucking awesome and I did really love it. But again, I'm just nitpicking. we're going to go for Sun, Moon, Ultra and Ultra Moon. Yes, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon maybe did get a bit lackluster with what they added to the game, but Sun and Moon for me felt like an awesome, amazing, exactly what we wanted from a Pokemon adventure. For me it did anyway. Again, love the starters. Pretty much a good majority of the decks I absolutely love. It felt like the terrain and the areas and how you explored each island were amazing. We got our 4 island deities. The only thing that really did annoy me was Ultra Beasts. Yes, I love the aspect of Ultra Beasts. I love what they tried to do, but when the designs come through, it didn't work for me. It felt like Yu-Gi-Oh was invading. And if you went down that route and actually said, yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh did try and invade, the Yu-Gi-Oh duel monsters somehow snuck in, I would absolutely love that. But Ultra Beasts were really, really fucking annoying. But I mean, we got enough awesome water to explore. We got desert lands. We got awesome jungle to explore. We got a big volcano to explore. We got so many different places and cool things to explore. Plus Z moves. I really fucking love Z moves. The animations, the unique Z moves, unique to certain Pokemon, was so fucking badass. Number 4 is Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. Now this game has done everything. It's at Dynamax, it's at Gigantamax. 3 starters, which the actual terms of the starters are absolutely cool. The Cinderace full line, I'm not completely sold on. We got 2 awesome legendaries. We got a region based on my homeland. We got really cool decks with some Pokemon that I really do hate, but the ones that I love, I really fucking love. Center Scorch, what a fucking beast. Dragapult, what a fucking beast. We got a really nice, easy, laid out region with these massive parts in it called the wild areas, the wildlands, which are so fun to explore. They have deserty spots, they have watery spots. It sounds a bit weird. They don't really have a jungly spot in them, it's per se, but there are really nice, cool forest, jungly sort of places to explore. Well, it wouldn't be a jungle being in Britain, which is so amazing. We got really cool cities. We got really cool story acts. We got really cool rivals. We got really cool gym leaders. I fucking love everything about Sword and Shield. Right, okay. Number 3 is the Let's Go games. Now you could say, right, Dan, you haven't mentioned Red, Blue and Yellow yet. Why haven't you included the Let's Go stuff? We haven't included them together because even though they are technically, well no, they are the same game, they're completely different in terms of how you can play and how you can connect. Let's Go games are so much more than just the Let's Go games. They are also off branches of the Pokemon Go. They are the first real explored main line series game on a console. That's the only reason. Maybe you can disagree with that. You'll have to let me know in the comments below. But the Let's Go games are fucking outstanding. Not only do we get the classic, amazing, beautiful Kanto adventure from Red, Blue, and Yellow and Green, and Fire Red, Leaf Green. But we get to choose 6 Pokemon with a different, and I would say unique, but obviously it's just like Pokemon Go, with a unique style to the mainline Pokemon games of how to catch Pokemon, how to build up your team. You can choose your team from wherever you are. You can interact with your Pokemon like you couldn't do in any other sort of Pokemon game. It is fucking outstanding. It is flawless. It is beautiful. The animation is just to die for. And we get the same old reused but still loved adventure we've always had. And kicking us off the end. Well, whatever I'm trying to say is Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Soul Gold, Silver, and Crystal. Yes, it's the Johto games. The Johto games are just outstanding. Like I've just said previously in other ones, 3 amazing starters, a full living dex of awesome Pokemon. I know a full living dex is having one of every Pokemon you're thinking, but a Pokedex that is so fucking awesome. I mean, Heracross, my second favourite Pokemon, Typhlosion, Cyndaquil, loved by all, Feraligatr, loved by all, Meganium, relatively loved by all. We're still in with the Team Rocket stuff. It felt like a real sequel game. We're still feeling the effects of the Kanto region. The ultimate battle in Pokemon, your trainer, whoever you decide to call them, Gold, up against Trainer Red, going at the top of Mount Silver. It's so fucking awesome. Johto is a beautiful, amazing game to explore. I love going back and having a quick go on the old original Gold and Silvers. But then you introduce Heart Gold and Soul Silver and Crystal, and you get Pokemon following you. Whoever's first in your party can now follow you. You can interact with your Pokemon a bit more. That felt so amazing and unique because obviously they did it in the Pokemon Yellow games a few years beforehand. Then they did it again quite a few years later with the Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and having Pokemon follow us constantly. Oh my god, the Gen 2 games are just, including the remakes, are so amazing. So that leaves us with the top of our list, and it's a bit of a biased one because it's Pokemon Red, Blue and Yellow, Leaf Green, Fire Red. Because this is Kanto, this is the introduction of Pokemon, the original 151, the original choice of which starter, Charmander, Bulbasaur, Squirtle. The hardest choice you ever have to make in your entire life. It is an amazing game. It gives us everything we wanted, and it gives us the building blocks for everything we'd get in future games. These are the games and the stories that would literally lay the foundation out for the future of Pokemon. They are so good. Charizard, Snorlax, Mewtwo, Pikachu, all of these beloved Pokemon which we all know and love. And what if these lot didn't succeed, we wouldn't get any more games. If it wasn't for these, and like I said, a lot of bias because this is what really kicked off Pokemon for me. But if we didn't have these, and if it were, we wouldn't have what we have today in terms of Pokemon. So Pokemon Gen 1, you are still my favourite games of all time. And there we go, visuals. Let me know what you think of my list in the comments below. And let me know what your favourite Pokemon games are. Obviously, if you're born in a Gen 3, you're probably going to go for Gen 3. If you're born in Gen 5 or 6, you're probably going to go for them. But Gen 1 will always be right there for me. And visuals, let me know what you think of the video in the comments below. It's nice and chilled out. We had a nice chilled weekend. I'm very, very relaxed and chilled. I'm going to go back, chill out, watch some kind of film and play some Lego Marvel on the Xbox. Visuals, thank you so much. Thank you for letting me sit the camera, being an idiot, talk to you guys. Remember to always keep being you. Keep on.